Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sneak T. Today, you guys, I want to show you guys an Air Jordan 1 that has never made it to the channel. That is a dope colorway, and we just got to take a closer look at these. So without further ado, let's get right into it. As you can see right here, I have a standard Air Jordan 1 box, you guys. And this is a pair of shoes that I got off a trade block. I did a trade floor. If you guys want to know what shoe I traded for, I'll tell you guys in just a second. But I also did a video recently on Trade Block, the app, so be sure to check that video out, you guys. It's a very dope app. It's a very easy, convenient way, safe and secure way to trade sneakers. You ship them to them, they authenticate them, and you get the shoe you traded for. Check out that video, all the details about the app and more. Traded by Air Jordan 1 True Blues. I really did like the True Blues, but I just happen to like this shoe a little bit more, and I feel like I'm actually gonna wear this shoe a lot more. I feel like it's definitely more wearable. It's a clean colorway. I had mixed feelings about it when it originally came out, and I feel like it was actually an easy cop when it dropped. I actually ended up copping these for my wife, funny, and they dropped the same day as another Jordan 1, and that shoe I'm about to show you guys right now is the Air Jordan 1 Stage Haze, you guys. Now, I had to pick these up because I was looking back at shoes that came out. I forgot the original release date of these. I will put it up on the screen for you guys when these originally dropped. I think it was 2022 at some time during that time. But yeah, man, Air Jordan 1 Stage Haze. I had to grab these just because I felt like it was such a clean colorway. There's one thing about this shoe that I don't really like, and I'll show you guys in just a second. But nothing else in the box. Traditional Air Jordan 1 box, you guys. Sticker in there as usual. And size 10. That is my personal size. And the color code reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, white, bleach coral, and black. Now, the funny thing about this shoe is a lot of people don't call these a Stage Haze. I've noticed they be going by the bleach corals. Now, the shoe that these released on the same day as, I ended up copping these for my wife. I got these for her as well. It was a super easy cop. I was able to. Now, these are pretty clean. Now, these I do call the bleach coral one lows because they actually have a good amount of bleach coral on them. Quality on these is really nice. They do have very nice materials, nice suede on the toe box and the heel. And they do have that crackle leather going on as well. Now, this colorway was actually redone from a very, very limited Air Jordan 1 High, but they turned it into a low. And I did like these, but not for myself personally. I do love the color blocking. But the funny thing about these shoes, besides the insole, they do have a little splash of bleach coral on the tongue. Now, I don't really wear pink like that, but I wasn't gonna let that little splash keep me away from this clean colorway, because overall, this is a very wearable colorway. And this actually really resembles the Air Jordan 1 Mid Diamonds that dropped. If you guys remember those, I did do a review on the Air Jordan 1 Low Diamonds. So you guys check that video out if you've never seen that. That was a while back. And those released right side by side the mids. And to me, I feel like they got the inspiration for these right from those mids because they look the exact same pretty much. They just don't have any suede on them. But overall, this is a very, very clean shoe, very wearable. And I really like the materials, you guys. Now, let me know how you feel about the cracked leather, because I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really bother me. Obviously, when the shoe is on foot and you're wearing it, no one's gonna know it's cracked leather. It's just like that up close type of detail that you get when you have the shoe in hand. They do have the cracked leather on the swoosh as well. Now, there were a few other shoes that we were doing cracked leather on. I know the Taupe Hazes, and obviously the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Founds have the cracked leather going on as well. These ones don't have the cracked leather on the toe box, and they do come with a few pair of extra laces. Now, we know Jordan Brand is not giving us the laces in the lace bags anymore. They come in that brown box. So these were obviously released right before that turnover happened. Now, stay tuned for the on foot. I will do an on foot for these at the end of the video, but I'm just gonna keep the black laces in personally. The white probably would be decent. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna swap them out for you guys for the on foot, and I'm definitely not gonna rock the pink, but some people will. That's fine. Traditional shoe tree, and the insole is that bleached coral color, and our size tag in there as well. Production date on these was from December 15th, 2021 to February 11th, 2022. Honestly, I do see these being a $300 shoe by the end of the year, going into 2024, in my opinion. I think once more people see these on foot and more people, we get closer to spring and summertime, you just realize how much of a wearable shoe this is. Now, I think I might end up even dyeing that on the tongue to white or black personally, but at the same time, it doesn't really bother me too much, and it is outlined, so it's not like it's a super, super bright bleached coral on the tongue. But I would have been fine if that was just white, you know what I mean? I don't really understand why they made the insoles bleached coral and that little bit of splash on the tongue, but whatever, it's still overall a clean shoe. The suede on the back tab is pretty hairy. It's like a thick suede. One thing I kind of wish they did with this shoe though, was carry that suede up here by the Wings logo and around the ankle collar. I feel like if that gray would have carried up here, it would have made the shoe a little bit more dynamic and made it pop a little bit more, but I'm still not mad at it. I still think it's overall a clean shoe. Gray outsole on these, and just overall a very simple colorway, man. And that's why I had to grab these. I really did like the True Blues. I think that is a sleeper. If that shoe would have came out in 2020 or 2019, it'd probably be a $300 shoe right now, but I'm not mad at it, and neither should you be, because for the people that really want the shoe, they can get it, and that's what really matters, you guys. If you want the shoe, to be able to grab them. So I just added a little bit of cash on top, and I was able to pick these up. I think I did a fair trade. Let me know what you guys think. My only flaw I noticed with this shoe, I'm gonna see if you guys can catch it, is the shape. So you see how wonky the bottom of the outsole is? Like, it's not straight at all. And if you put it next to this one, you can kind of see. I'll give you guys a better comparison with a different shoe, but I don't know. These were borderline a B grade because that outer sole, that midsole is super wavy. It's not straight at all. But I think once you wear them and stuff like that, it'll start to level out. It's not really that big of a deal to me. Like that nice Jordan 1 smell that we don't get too often. And they did come with this tag on them that just warns you that they are, they do have cracked material. Because if you didn't know, you might think something's wrong with your shoe. So that's all that is just a warning from Nike, letting you know that they have cracked material on the uppers, you guys. So I'll give you guys some nice beauty shots of these. Stay tuned for that on foot. And let me know what you guys think of these in the comment section below. Did you sleep on these when they came out? Now that you have a better look at them, do you plan on doubling back to try to pick these up? I would honestly recommend you guys pick up like the Air Jordan True Blues or those Gorge Greens, because they're still sitting at a little bit of cash. Get on Trade Block and you'll be able to pick these up instead of coming out of pocket fully for them. That's just advice for me. That's just what I did. So hope you guys enjoyed this. On foot coming soon. These look fire on feet. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys want to pick them up afterwards. So yeah, overall a simple, kind of dope Jordan 1 right before the hype is starting to fade away, in my opinion. So I appreciate you guys for rocking out with your boy. Check out Unbreakable Kicks. Shout out to him for the Chicago Goat hat. I'll link his channel in the description below. See you guys next time for another video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up for your boy if you enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.